Hello everyone, this is Joe Hodge with the Joe Hodge Report. This is a pretty exciting day. We see Jill Stein down in Louisiana um, getting with the people who's been harmed by the flooding down there. Um, Whenever I first heard she was going down there, I thought she'd have her hands dirty already because that's the type of person she is. But instead, I see that she's being a voice for the people in need there, which is probably going to have more effect than just a singular person helping out, hands on. So I see her working with the community to make sure the word gets out to all these organizations that want to help. She's letting these organizations know through her streaming and her website that what the needs are, um, the road conditions, the like for to get I think emergency food stamps or something. That in one of these towns you had to walk 5 miles or so to just get those because people's vehicles are flooded and not operational. Um, we also found out that some of these towns have never flooded before, so they weren't in the uh, flood range to be an option for flood insurance or something like that to be applied to their policies, insurance policies. I'm not sure how that all that works, but basically it means that many of these homes are not covered by insurance. And interesting enough, for them to get aid, they have to first um, be rejected by their insurance policy that that they don't have coverage before they can get extended assistance. So I'm glad to see Jill's bringing that to light, and she seems to have a companion with her that's from the area, which is pretty good. Um, the people on the streaming seem very receptive to her. They seem to see her as a grassroots individual whose heart is going out for them. Um, I look at Jill and she kind of reminds me of my wife. She has one of those hearts that you don't see every day, and she's just right there in as one of the people. It's just incredible. Um, all other. I'm not going to say anything bad about any of the other current candidates, but normally in natural disasters and stuff like that, you don't really see presidential material getting involved at a level like that. So I thought that was kind of refreshing. Um, then we have, so that's moving along, and I expect probably some more coverage later today from Jill, which is kind of interesting too, because she seems to fit right into that mold as a reporter even. It's crazy. She's a jack of all trades. I just released a video, or shared a video on my Facebook page of a song that she had copyrighted back in 1999, where she was singing a song about America, something, I forget what the name of it is. But it was basically talking about the same issues we're facing today. And so she's been inspiring people for a long time now. But my next topic I'd like to get to bring up is the South Dakota pipeline. I read that they call them protesters. I guess you can call them protesters on their own land, but they're trying to get rid of this pipeline construction. But from what I understand, their cell phone coverage has been blocked, cell phone signals, and I think that's pretty telling. The the police in the area are saying that this is a violent protest, but any of the coverage that we've seen streaming from the um, the protest itself, it all seems very peaceful. Um, the talk of pipe bombs and stuff like that, I just don't see that being characterized out of that group. So I don't know what's going on there. If anything, by having the media silenced or their social media silenced, it should raise an alarm for everybody to get involved even more. And if you can't get down there to the where the protest is actually occurring, then I encourage you to get involved at the state capitol or something. If you have to march, do that on the state capitol. But something has to be done there. I don't understand if Indians have a treaty, Native American Indians have a treaty um, for the land, and that land has been allocated to them, how we can just run a pipeline straight through it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Someone said that they don't have the same rights that we do. In some cases they do, and in some cases they don't. And I think that's really strange. I'll have to read up more on that. But I think if there's a treaty about their land, then that should have been approved by the people of that community before allowing that pipeline to go through. But anyhow, that's just a brief video I want to put out there today. Thanks for your time, and talk to you later. Bye bye.